Hello, welcome to the wonderful world of random sequencing. This is my YouTube channel. I also have another channel. It's called Sequencing Random Numbers. It's plural there. We're going to be talking about SuperLotto here. And to understand SuperLotto, there are a few concepts here that you need to be familiar with. One is virtual numbers and metamorphic numbers, binary numbers, and binary to decimal numbers. Like this is a binary to decimal number here. You need to know about algorithms on the numbers. Every number has an algorithm, and numbers that are together. Like this might be an algorithm right here on the right hand side. Those are all the big numbers on the right hand side. They're algorithms, but each one could also carry its own algorithm. Now, there's also bridge numbers. This is a bridge number right here. And what we're going to be talking about in this particular sequence here is how this lotto got played out right here. See right here? This is the number I'm going to be analyzing. I'd like to start off by explaining how this number here created this number right here, the 24. The 24 carries the statement 2 4s. What is 2 4s? 4 4. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And so what would play out is either the 24, 44, or 8. Now the 8 didn't get played out. It didn't get played out until over here. But this number did get played out, see? So 44, this is your 44 right here, see? 44. So 24 carries the statement 2 4s, which is 4 4. And so here you got 44, right? And it carried it over here. Also, I'd like to talk about this number here together. Now this number together creates a 12. Now you can see right here, 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12. And then, you see that? And then it's the 0 is just 0, right? So it's 12, and if it's going to create a 12, it's either going to create a number 12 or it's going to spread it out like this. Now if you were to, what I would do is I would select an extended 12. In other words, where not a 1 2, I mean it could happen, but probably a 2 10. And the reason why for that, actually, if you go over here, notice how it's creating 27s here. See 27, and then it creates another 2. So that's a theme. Now you can see over here. Notice how you do have a 27 right here, right? So it's telling you that it is a theme being played out. And over here you even got a 27. See. So if it is a theme to be played out, it'll probably create a 2, and so that will let you know that the 12 that's going to be created is probably going to be a 2 that links to a 10, and that makes 12. So this number right here makes 12. So if you were to make that determination, then you would already have this 12 plus you would have the 24, because the 4 4 is equal to 24, you see. And the thing about the 27, let me explain that. I'd like to talk about the number 27. Now the 27 carries the statement 2 7s, which is 7 7 right here, see? And 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. Now the 14 could also represent itself by 41. So you could see over here that you have a theme here, 27. It's over here, see, 27, right? And over here created this 27. So we know that the 27 is already a theme. So notice how it created a 2, 7, that's 27. And then it carried over a 2. And we already determined that this number here is equal to 12, right? 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12. That's just a 0, so it created a 12. So the 27 is a theme. So if it's going to be playing out as theme, it played it out over here. But one thing to know is that 27 carries the statement 2 7s. 2 7s is 7 7, right? And so that's 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. Now the thing is that is it going to play out a 14 or is it going to play out of 41? Because we made a determination already here of these numbers here, see? There's a good chance that it's going to play out of 41, right? Because it can't play out of 14 if you're going to choose a 12 right here, see? So it could play out of 14, but because of this number, it created 24, right? So at this point, you're trying to make a determination what this number is going to be, and it'll probably be the 27, because frequency of occurrence, in other words, it tells you what numbers are important. We already know that 27 is a very important number, right? Because you got it right there too, right? So we go back to here and say, well, it's going to either play a 14 and 41. Now we decided there's going to be a 41 because this was already determined right here, right? So we play out 41, and now we only got to make a decision. Well, we have to make a decision on this number here. Or sorry, I would say let's go to that number right here. See, now if you go over here, notice again, frequency of occurrence. Notice how you have like right here, this 3 plus 4 is 7, right? And it's linked to the 4s here. Now go over here. You see that 7 right there? It links to this 4. So that makes 47, and this is 7 right here. So if you were to determine that, you would get 47. So as you can see right here, we have 47, right? 47 right here, actually 47 right there, right? And so we determined that this number linked to this number makes 47. If you go over here also, notice how you have the 7 right there linked to a 4. So that's the energy level that's being created here. And this number added together, you see, that makes 7, and it's linked to this 4, and over here again 47. So this is what was determined, that this number would probably play out as 47. And notice how you got a 40 there, right? So 30 plus 10 is equal to 40, right? Because whenever you see a 30 linked to a 40, that means that 30 is going to link to a 10 to make 40. So we determined that this might be the bonus one. See? So there's your 40 plus 30, that's 40, and 30 plus 10 is 40. So we got here, this is your 12, right? And this is your 24. 2 4s is 4 4. So 2 4s is 4 4. So there's your 2 4, right? 24, right? And this is equal to 14. 2 7s is 14. So we determined that it's not going to be this 14. It's going to be the 41. So there's your 41, and that explains pretty much all of it there. So you have just won the Lotto. So again, this is I'd like to get, if I can, I want to get about 10 years of Lotto, SuperLotto Plus, Mega, Powerball, whatever. I'd like to get about 10 years and do 10 years of those sequences. And if you haven't a website, or you know of a website that has those, I would appreciate that. This is my email address over here. So we'll see you on the next SuperLotto Plus on the wonderful world of random sequencing, and also known as sequencing random numbers.